I'll have a race where like, I'll just need to get out 50 flat, and then I know I'll pay for it, but the next time I do it, I'll know going through a 52 feels a little bit better. You know, then you kind of ease off a little bit and knowing kind of where that gas pedal is. Just you have to figure out how to run a race where like you get to empty, and like that's when you cross the finish line is when empty is. You know, so like the most optimal amount. But like, you know, it kind of just comes down to like, you know, pumping your arms hard, you know, and believing in yourself. Because honestly, an 800, like, you can't really force it. You know, like, 'cause when you're dead, like, you're completely, your body is, you hit a wall. You can't just want to run quicker. You know, like so the most efficient way is to run smooth. My races, people will get out in like 25 and usually run like a 26 high, then another 26, and then like a 25 again. And so like, the more efficient your splits can be, and like closer to the same times. And I guess one other thing is when you guys get out in a race, like you can get out hard. Like don't be afraid to like go too slow, but then you have to know when to ease it off too. So you have to be able to actually finish the race, and so you have to build up that strength. I don't know if that's a great answer.
What has been your favorite race so far?
You know, I'd say one of my probably something that challenged me the most was I ran my senior year of college, maybe my junior year, they had me run at 1,500 meters, and I got beat. I didn't even win or anything, but when I was coming across the finish line, like there was this guy that was in front of me, and it was like, I know that I can work harder than this guy and I can beat him. And it was kind of like that satisfying thing that I can put in the work and I can win. And so that was, it was nothing like too special. And it was, I guess like the most interesting race was my junior year of college. Over the summer, I was going to Belgium to run some meets, and my coach called me, and he got me into this Diamond League meet in Paris. And so I was flying to Belgium. I arrived, I took the train to Paris, and I ran this meet against David Rudisha and those other guys. And I guess the exciting thing is like when you have success at anything at a really high level, whether it be like athletics or say if you go to like the science fair or whatever it is, like when you do things really well, like people get attention, be invited to things that you wouldn't have access to otherwise, and so it was fun just being able to go to Paris. I saw the Eiffel Tower. And my hotel was like 500 euros a night, which was incredibly expensive. I would never stay in a hotel that much. It wasn't even that nice. It was just kind of like you just tell your friends like, look what I did. Yeah, that's silly, but yeah.
Think of a Diamond League meet as the most exclusive. I mean, America wasn't always as have the depth that we do now in distance running. I mean, there was a time to where I want to stretch too far, but you can be top 3 in the country and not get into meet. I think Melody, when she spoke about her experience, it's along the same lines. Here's Melody trying to do the world championship team, and she was told, no, you're still not fast enough to get into this meet. The athlete he spoke of, David Rudisha, he ran 140.
Well, he was 140.9. I think he ran 142 or 143 that day, though.
In the Olympic Games, to win the gold medal, it's a big deal. The Diamond League meets oftentimes are more competitive than the Olympic Games themselves.
One interesting thing about that meet that, I guess, and how this is kind of applicable to all of you guys, is when I was racing there, I was like, all right, here I am a 145 guy, and I'm in this 142 race, and it was kind of like, all right, like, they're so much better than me, like, I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to have fun, like, I'm just going to go out there and run, and we'll see how things go, and I went out there and I ran, and things just went, and then they finished, and I ran kind of crappy. It was just kind of like, sometimes like, you can get in these big situations, and it can be really nerve-wracking, and so you almost just like check yourself out. You're like, all right, I'll just go here, I'll compete, and but what I got myself an average performance because I really only put in like an average mindset, and so like I guess in these big races where you're scared, and you're like, these guys are all so good, like, you need to see yourself as even better than they are. And I think that's where the power of visualization comes in. I think that's where I didn't do myself a due justice, is I saw myself as one of many athletes in the field, not the best. And I think why I had so much success in high school is I saw myself as the best, even though these guys are even though they were like, supposedly better than me. And so anytime you guys get in a field where like you think you're not the best, or you think you don't belong there, like they're all so good and I'm just like just this average person, like, you know, like when you see that, realize you should only expect average results. If you're gonna see yourself as an average person, average results. You need to see yourself as a potential winner in every race you get into. You know, and you line up, and it's like, I'm gonna give my best, and I'm gonna expect the best, and I'm gonna compete like I'm the best, and the best is gonna be all that's going through my head. And it's like, just because they put you in a good field, just because like you show up, like doesn't mean you're gonna run fast. You know, you have to do the work, and you have to see yourself, you know, that. And it's how you see yourself is really powerful. And I even realize like your studies in your school, like you're doing your homework and you think you're just I'm not very good at writing, I'm not very good at math, like I suck at this, and you do stuff, like, you know, so at least see yourself have potential. And you can always ask questions. Alright, is there anyone else, or? Alright, well, talk to you guys.